I made a video about this. I talked about this like last year or something. I gotta talk about it. I don't, kind of again. I don't know if I'll delete that video or not, but it's a video about freaking little kids and babies and shit. Like, I don't even know if I want to have kids or babies. Seriously, like. First, they just cost too much money and they're disgusting and shit. Like, why? It just popped in my head. I was just thinking about this and shit. Why do people like having kids and stuff? Really, why? Pass on your gene, or people just like kids and think babies are cute or just want to start a family? What the fuck? Like, I don't want to have a freaking kid. I don't know if I'll want to in the future. Maybe I'll change my mind or something. I don't know. Like, kids and shit, they're all freaking. First of all, they're freaking loud. They're loud as shit. Like, I don't know, they're just freaking loud, especially when you're sleeping. Like babies and shit. Like when you're sleeping and shit. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning, and all of a sudden, you hear, you gotta get the fuck up. Oh, when you don't fucking want, you gotta get up and all. When you go into the freaking baby's room because it shits its pants or something, or you gotta change its diaper, or it's freaking hungry, they cry all the time. And even freaking little kids, like, another reason, like it's 3 in the morning, your little kid, like 4, 5, 6-year-old, cries in the middle of the night. And so you gotta wake up, comfort the kid, see what it's crying about, and the reasons why they cry is because there's one of the reasons is because there's a monster they think there's a monster in their closet. Mommy, Daddy, there's a monster in my closet! Make it go away! It's like there's no such thing as monsters! They don't fucking exist! God, monsters, I wrote about this on Facebook, but god damn, like, monsters don't exist. What? God, freaking, why are your parents teaching your kids, like, making your kids believe monsters exist, just so it's something for them to believe, like, hey, there's monsters. If you do bad things, the monster's gonna get you, or something, or they just make them believe monsters are real. Same with Santa Claus and freaking the Tooth Fairy, whatever the fuck you call it. When neither of them fucking exist. How is Santa Claus? How do kids believe in Santa Claus comes down the freaking chimney when the chimney is so freaking skinny and Santa Claus is fat as shit and dressed up and all that shit? How do you fit there? What, does he squeeze? How does he squeeze? You can't squeeze. That's impossible for a person to squeeze. Oh my god. What if you don't have a chimney? You gotta go through the door. What if it's locked? Uh-oh, then Santa Claus can't give you a gift, stupid kids. I don't hate all kids. It's just that some of them they're just freaking annoying and too much. And other reasons, they wake you up in the middle of the night because it's a thunderstorm outside and they're afraid of thunder and lightning, or they're afraid of the dark. I don't know, for stupid reasons. They have a knee ache. I used to do that. They have a bad dream. Like, Mommy, Daddy, I have a bad dream. It's a fucking dream. You woke up. Guess what? It was just a dream. You're woken up now. You realize it was just a dream. It didn't happen. So why are you crying? Just go back to sleep. Fucking really. It was just a dream. Another thing. Bad thing is you can't swear. You can't curse or, use. You have to be careful with the language you're using because you can't swear in front of your freaking kids because you're going to influence them to swear, and obviously kids can't. They're not supposed to swear. It's inappropriate for them. And even when they're sleeping and shit, like they're freaking, Another thing, when they're sleeping, you can't talk loud. You gotta whisper. You can't talk loud, or else you'll wake the baby up. And even putting them to sleep is hard. You gotta freaking sing a lullaby to them, like lullaby and good night and sleep tight, little baby. Or I don't know how to fucking sing a lullaby. I don't know how to sing one. Mine was horrible. Or you gotta read them a bedtime story. That's another way, but yeah. Other reason. I don't know if I'm the only one who thinks this. I know my friend Adrian, me and him were talking on the phone. He even thought about this too, but this is another reason why I don't want to have kids. I don't know if I want to have kids. Is when you gotta pay, obviously, for college and shit, but if they go to college, I mean, they don't gotta, I'm not gonna freaking force my kids to go to college if I have kids, but, you gotta, when they're in school, you gotta buy school supplies and shit that's not what I was originally gonna say originally talk about, but I just thought of it now, but I might be the only one who thinks this, but when they're in school, you gotta go to their boring talent shows or spring musicals or, you know what I'm talking about, like, every freaking school year. I mean, my school, but when I was in elementary school, every year, there would be a spring musical or something like that. It's basically where a show, where all the parents come to watch their kids sing stupid songs, like, I remember in 3rd grade, I freaking used to flutes and stuff. I remember in 3rd grade, the day that we did that, I accidentally left my flute at home or something, or in the classroom and at school, and the door was locked, so I couldn't get it. So I was just like pretending to do it. But that's not the point, but it's boring watching. I don't want to watch that shit. I want to be home doing what I want to do. Play video games. Watch YouTube videos. Not be at my boring kids' talent show or spring musical watching them and other little kids sing with their squeaky voices. It's boring. I remember my dad always thought that was boring. Remember every day he would, when we would do a spring musical, every year when they would go to my spring musicals, they would always my dad would always yell, "This is boring," and mumble that, and everybody laughed at him. I remember my 6th grade, I didn't have to go that night because I got sick that day, so lucky for my dad, he didn't have to go, but yeah. And another thing, they cost money. Kids cost money. They cost so much fucking money. I learned in consumer education class a few weeks ago, a class where you learn about bills, taxes, money, expenses, and shit. And I learned that you gotta pay so much money and shit for all the bills and food to survive. All these stupid bills, electric bill, cable bill, rent, like hundreds of dollars for each, and you get no money, and you gotta pay more for kids. You gotta pay for Gerber baby food or fucking diapers or clothes. Like, what the hell? God. You don't get any money for yourself, and you don't get time for yourself. Like, you're at work, and then when you come home from work, you gotta deal with watching the baby and shit. My dad told me this. I remember when I was a baby, my dad told me, like, me and him were at the dinner table. I was at my dad's house a week ago. He told me at the dinner table when I was a baby, I I would shit in my pants, like laying in the freaking thing that babies sleep in, a crib, and he was playing video games, and the crib was right next to it, the TV. He was playing video games. He smelled that I shit in my pants, so he did not want to change my diaper, and he was like, "Oh, I don't want to change this diaper. My wife will be up." That was when my parents were together, and my dad was like, My wife is taking a nap, but it's almost time for her to wake up. Hey, maybe since it's almost time for her to wake up, I'll just have her do it. Okay, and then my mom would wake up, and then she would yell at my dad and make him do it. That's another reason why I don't want to have kids. You gotta change this nasty diaper. Disgusting. I can't do it without throwing up. I'd throw up. You know, I'd freaking throw up. Oh my god, it's disgusting. I can't even do that. Even when babies barf, it's nasty. It makes me want to throw up. Like, babies throw up and shit. It looks disgusting. And they slobber too. I just wrote this on Facebook. Art complaining about this on Facebook. You know, they slobber and shit. And they put stuff in their mouth like a phone. They're like... Like, let me see this. I saw this. It's Google Chrome. This Google Chrome commercial of the baby chewing on the freaking laptop. I want to show it to you. Where? Here it is. This is an example. Let me put it at bigger screen. 1302, okay. Left. Hang on. Let me just... It's fucking disgusting! Fucking they chew on, they do that like the baby's like on the lap and he's like... Fucking, that's disgusting. Babies do it out there. Oh my god, it makes me want to throw up. I don't want my baby to do that, to chew on my stuff like my freaking laptop. You gotta clean it off? Oh. Just thinking about it makes me want to throw up. Oh god. I got a notification on YouTube. Okay, it's a friend of mine replying to a comment. When I laugh hard, sometimes I cry. Me too. A friend Sean. Seriously. Like I said, they cost so much money, and I showed you this in the rant I made about having kids last time. Hang on. What's the fucking video? Oh yeah. Here it is. Here's this video. I showed you this in my previous rant about having kids. But here, look. See what he does? Use condoms, people, if you don't want to have kids. Some people have kids accidentally, like they don't mean to have it, but they accidentally freaking knock the woman up and end up having a kid out unexpectedly. Wear condoms. It's fine to have sex with your woman, you know, for you guys, but wear condoms. Unless you want them. I don't know how people... Why do people want to have kids, really? You gotta deal with all that bullshit. The video I just showed you, the freaking... Going shopping at the grocery store, the kid takes something, puts it in the cart, and the guy says no, because he probably can't afford it. They can't afford it. And then the kid doesn't give a shit. He just puts it back in. Then the father puts it back on the shelf. And then the kid cries and shit. You can't. They do that. Like a kid wants a lollipop or a sucker or a candy bar at the store. You say no. They'll go into a meltdown or do what that kid did in the video. Like seriously. God damn. Shut up. God, you're not getting any. And another thing. How could the woman go through 9 freaking months of freaking pregnancy? Hey ladies, got a question for you. How could you deal with that shit? Really, ladies, how could you deal with 9 months? You can't eat whatever you want. You can't eat certain foods. You can't eat like a chocolate bar or freaking junk food. You can't eat some foods. You can't drink alcohol. You can't eat some certain foods, and you go through morning sickness and barf and shit. And the thing is, not only that, but it's another. If my girl's pregnant and shit, and she's gonna be barfing a lot, which is disturbing. It's disgusting. It's gonna make me wanna barf. And you gotta hear that shit like hear your girlfriend or wife or the woman barfing like in the freaking toilet. I don't want to hear that shit. Seriously. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up the video shortly. It's like almost 9. It's gonna take forever, and I got stupid lame ass school tomorrow. Fuck school. It's a piece of shit. But yeah, so many things about having kids and shit. Too much responsibility. Like I said, you never get time for yourself. They cost money. They throw temper tantrums because they don't get a sucker at the store. But really, I mean, seriously. Ladies, like I said, how could you go through that shit for 9 months? And you gotta worry about your freaking water breaking and shit. Gotta be careful how you lay or something like that. Can't eat some certain foods. You get morning sickness, or what they like to call you throw up a lot. How could you deal with that shit? Oh my god. I wouldn't even want my girlfriend or fucking to deal with that shit. This is the video. Anything else I want to say before they chew on stuff, like I said, and slobber all the time. They make a mess when they eat. That's another thing. I think I mentioned that in my last rant about having kids. They make a mess when they eat. When they're like eating, and they have a stupid bib on. They have a bib. They're like, they make a mess. Instead of putting the food in their mouth, they put it on their face and make a mess. Like, here's a picture of it. And you gotta clean up after them. You gotta wipe their face and shit. Or whatever the second photo I showed you, whatever the hell that baby's eating, the yellow shit. Oh, I can't. Looks disgusting. Oh my god, I can't. I gotta exit this. I'm gonna Google images. Oh my god. And you gotta wipe their faces. You gotta clean them up after that. And shit, which is disgusting. Oh my god. That's disgusting. And you also gotta wipe the table, and sometimes they pick up the food and throw it on the floor. My little cousin used to do that when she was a baby. There were cheese eggs. I remember one day she was eating cheese eggs. We were eating cheese eggs. She was in her high chair, took the cheese eggs, threw it on the floor for no reason. Like, what the hell? Why did you do that? It's for you to eat, not to throw on the floor, dumbass. I don't know if I'll ever have kids. Maybe I will. If my freaking girlfriend ever freaking wants to have freaking kids, if she ever wants to have freaking kids, I mean, if you don't want to have kids, sometimes they want to have kids so bad, and if you don't want to, then they'll freaking break up with you or leave you because of that. And I don't want that. I don't want a girl dumping me because I don't want to have kids, but I mean, I want to have a girlfriend, but one that doesn't want to have kids. I hope my girlfriend does not want to, my future girlfriend does not want to have kids. If I ever get one. I don't know. This is it for the videos. Till next time, it's your boy Steve. See you later, and this is my rant. I did a rant on this already, and this is another rant about it. Maybe I'll do another one in the future, so see ya.